What I see here is a long aisle inside a supermarket. The image is taken from the center of the aisle, facing straight ahead. The perspective is symmetrical. Shelves line both sides, left and right, creating a narrow corridor of products. The aisle feels structured. Everything has a place. Nothing appears accidental. On the left side, shelves are stacked with boxes, cartons, and packages. They are arranged in horizontal rows, one above the other. Each row contains items of similar size, though not identical in color. On the right side, the same structure repeats. Shelves mirror each other in height and spacing. The products differ, but the system remains the same. The shelves are filled completely. There are no visible gaps. Nothing appears to be missing. Every product faces forward. Labels are turned outward. Text and images are meant to be read from this exact position. Price tags run along the edges of the shelves. They are small, rectangular, and repeated many times. Numbers appear beneath almost every product. Some price tags are highlighted. Yellow or red accents draw attention. They interrupt the neutral tones of the shelf. Signs hang above the aisle. They label sections. Words like breakfast, cereal, tea, and coffee are visible. These signs float above the products. They divide the aisle into conceptual zones. They suggest purpose and order. The aisle leads forward toward a refrigerated section at the far end. Glass doors reflect light. Inside, rows of chilled items are visible. The refrigerator acts as a visual endpoint. It closes the corridor. It gives the aisle direction. The floor beneath is smooth and reflective. It mirrors the shelves and the light above. Reflections stretch downward, slightly distorted. The lighting is bright and even. No shadows dominate. Everything is clearly visible. The ceiling is exposed. Pipes, ducts, and fixtures run above the aisle. They are functional rather than decorative. Track lights point downward. Each light illuminates a specific section. Together, they remove darkness entirely. There are no people visible. The aisle is empty. Despite this, the space feels prepared for use. Nothing suggests abandonment. Everything looks ready. Products are organized by category. Boxes with similar shapes are grouped together. Packaging varies, but dimensions remain consistent. Colors repeat across the shelves. Bright packaging alternates with muted tones. Some areas feel visually dense. Other areas feel calmer. This is created by repetition, rather than emptiness. The aisle feels long, but not endless. The perspective compresses distance. Everything narrows toward the center. The symmetry creates balance. Neither side dominates the frame. The eye moves forward naturally. Text appears everywhere, on boxes, on signs, on price labels. Most of the text is small. Only some words are meant to be read from afar. Others require closeness. Logos repeat. Brand identities overlap. Some appear multiple times in different variations. Nothing here tells a story on its own. Meaning comes from accumulation. This aisle is not about a single product. It is about volume, choice, availability. Yet the emptiness changes how it feels. Without people, the aisle becomes quieter. The products lose urgency. The space feels paused, as if time has briefly stopped. The refrigerator at the end hums silently in the image. Its brightness contrasts with the shelves around it. Cold light meets warm light. Glass doors reflect the aisle back onto itself. The image folds inward slightly. The longer you look, the more the aisle feels abstract. Boxes become shapes. Labels become patterns. The function remains visible, but distant. This is a place designed for interaction, seen without interaction. Every object here expects touch, but none receive it. Nothing is being chosen. Nothing is being removed. Nothing is being replaced. The order remains intact. The aisle exists in a state of readiness. The perspective places the viewer in the role of someone standing still, not moving forward, not reaching out, just observing. The repetition becomes noticeable over time. Shelf after shelf, box after box. The brain stops trying to identify individual items. Instead, it registers structure, vertical lines, horizontal layers, consistent spacing. The space feels measured, calibrated, optimized. Even the chaos of colors is controlled. Nothing spills beyond its boundary. The aisle feels neutral, not welcoming, not hostile, simply present. The image does not explain how long the products have been there, or how long they will remain. It does not show expiration or freshness, only availability. The absence of people removes scale. Without a human figure, the aisle feels larger, the shelves rise higher, the distance stretches. The image does not suggest movement. It suggests waiting. And this is what I see.